This woman made $13.7 million in just 7 days. And this was by doing the exact opposite of what every e-commerce specialist tells you. While other live streams spend minutes explaining products, building trust, and creating detailed demonstrations, Zheng Xiang Xiang, which for this video we'll call her Z, she showed each item for literally 3 seconds and moved on. No product demonstrations, no emotional appeals, and no building rapport with the audience. Just hold up a product, state the price, and swipe it under in 3 seconds. The result? Well, she sold over 10 million items on China's National Day holiday in 2023. And this was generating her about $2 million every day. And it got so bad that the platform in which she was streaming on, they ended up shutting down her rapid fire approach. Today, we're gonna break down exactly how Z turned speed into an ultimate sales weapon, and really what this means for the future of live commerce worldwide. Okay, so picture this. It's October 2023, China's National Day holiday. While millions of Chinese consumers were settling in for their week-long shopping spree, a relatively unknown live streamer by the name of Zheng Xiang Xiang, she was about to rewrite the rules for live commerce forever. Her setup was striking and deliberate. She appeared in a sleek black dress, and she stood in front of a backdrop of luxury orange boxes. Z would end up pulling out the cheapest possible items. We're talking hangers, trash bags, and basic clothing, and she was grabbing them and pulling them out of these luxury orange boxes. When she would pull them out, she would announce the rock bottom price and just swipe the product to the next one. And she had an assistant next to her so she could continually grab and throw products. Here's the thing, is she understood human psychology. By showing hundreds of products in rapid succession, what she did is she created an environment for constant scarcity. Some viewers had barely any time to process what they were seeing before it was gone. And let's talk about the numbers, because what happens next completely redefines what we know about e-commerce conversions. In just 7 days during that National Day holiday, Z sold over 10 million individual items, generated over 100 million RMB, which is 13.7 million USD. She gained over 1 million new followers in just 3 days, and achieved daily sales averaging nearly $2 million. But here's the stat that would make every e-commerce brand stop what they're doing right now. She was converting viewers into buyers at a rate that traditional live streamers would take hours to do, but she was doing it in seconds. Once again, she was using the psychology of scarcity and impulse buying, and this was all supercharged by the platform's technology. Every time she flashed a new item on camera, the corresponding product link was immediately available in the live stream interface. Viewers could watch, see a product, and purchase with just a tap, all without leaving the video. And the products themselves were ultra cheap. They were mostly priced between 6 and 23 Chinese yuan, which is roughly 1 to 3 USD. We're talking about hangers, basic clothing, household items, nothing fancy, nothing branded, just everyday necessities at the best price possible. And this created a perfect storm. Items that were so cheap that they felt risk-free to buy, combined with time pressure so intense that it just forced people to buy. Okay, so you may be asking, how is showing a product for a few seconds actually more effective than a 5-minute demonstration? Well, the answer lies in 3 psychological triggers that Z used perfectly. First is artificial scarcity. When you only have 3 seconds to see a product before it disappears, your brain doesn't have enough time to rationalize. It switches into FOMO mode, which is the fear of missing out. Z essentially turned every single item into a flash sale where the flash was literal. Second is decision fatigue elimination. Traditional live streams often overwhelm viewers with too much information. Should I buy this? Well, let me think about it. Do I really need it? Let me compare the prices. Her rapid pace didn't give viewers time to overthink. They had to decide instantly or miss out entirely. Third is the endowment effect through visualization. Even though viewers saw each item for seconds, their brains were already starting to imagine owning it. With prices so low, well, the mental barrier to purchase was almost nothing. But none of this would have been made possible without the platform in which she was using. The platform's technology enabled it to where you could see a product to literally buying it through 2 taps. You didn't have to leave the stream, there was no complicated checkout processes, and no time to second guess that purchase. Z's story isn't just a fascinating case study from China. It is a preview of the psychological and the technological forces that are reshaping global e-commerce right now. So here's what every business really needs to understand. Live e-commerce is exploding worldwide right now. And these lessons from China are already influencing how Western companies and brands are showing up. TikTok has been aggressively expanding TikTok Shop globally, training Western influencers using technologies pioneered by Chinese live streamers. By Black Friday in 2023, TikTok Shop hit $33 million in sales in a single day in the US. ByteDance reported $33.2 billion in global TikTok Shop sales for 2024. They more than doubled the previous year. For brands looking to capitalize on this trend, platforms like Livecom are making it possible to implement without all the risks. You can create urgency and entertainment while maintaining products quality and customer relationships, essentially giving you the conversion power of Z, but without all the consumer protection issues. So what can we take away from Zheng Xiang Xiang making $13.7 million in 1 week? First, never underestimate the power of psychological triggers in e-commerce. Scarcity, urgency, and impulse buying, these are forces that can be ethically leveraged to increase sales. The easier you can make it for your customers to buy, the more they will buy. You see, friction is the enemy of conversion. Third is entertainment and commerce are merging. The future belongs to brands that can make shopping as engaging and entertaining as social media. And fourth, speed can be a competitive advantage, but only balanced when the customer is trusted and it values the product. If you're running an e-commerce business and you want to harness the power of live commerce but without all the pitfalls, make sure to check out what we're building here at Livecom. The live commerce revolution is happening whether you're ready or not. As always, the question is, will you be leading it or watching from the sidelines? Make sure you subscribe to see more case studies just like this, and check the link below to see all that we're about here at Livecom. We have so many features, we're working with so many brands, and we're increasing that conversion rate and building that trust with your audience.